1-800-FOOD-RUT, helping you with your food stuff. 1-800-FOOD-RUT.
Welcome back to 1-800-FOOD-RUT. I'm your host, Asia, and I'm here to help you with your food stuff. And we're starting off our mini Valentine's Day series. So, typically, when people think of food-related things when it comes to Valentine's Day, they think of either dessert or dinner, which is understandable, classics. However, I want to enter another meal option into the chat, and that is going to be breakfast. In this episode, I'm going to be showing you how to make Bay and my Cheddar Biscuits breakfast sandwiches. These are make ahead, or you can make it on the same day, but make it ahead so it could be easy for you. So with that being said, let's get into these ingredients. So before we get into the ingredients, and you watch this video and you're like, you know what, I want to make this, but I'm not about to do that from scratch, which is definitely understandable. This is that particular restaurant's biscuits that you're thinking of. So they do have the dry mix in the grocery store. You just got to add the wet ingredients. And let's just say you like, you know what, I'm not trying to do semi-homemade, so shout out to that good Sarah. I don't remember her last name. I was going to call her Sarah Lee, but anyway, semi-homemade from the Food Network. Shout out to her. So you can go that route, or they also have it in the frozen food section where it's just a straight biscuits. The only thing is you won't be able to shape those, but again, the point is to make a nice, cute little food item gift for whoever your Valentine is. So let's get into the ingredients. You're gonna need flour, some sugar, some butter, which we're going to melt, cheddar cheese, garlic powder, baking powder, salt, and a bit of cayenne pepper. So let's get into making it and me telling you how I got here and all that good stuff. All the ingredients, measurements, instructions will be in the description box or wherever information goes, is that's where it's going to be. So with that being said, now I was originally going to do a certain way, but I kind of scaled it down. So my original version was going to be to do something that I love, combine two things I love, which is a food gift as well as an advent calendar, because of course advent means expectation, right? So that's what I was going to do. I was going to make an advent breakfast sandwich calendar, and I just thought that was going to be so cute, you know, be cute. You can change out the protein, you can add stuff to like the eggs to kind of switch it up, and then, you know, if you was going to do jam, give them some little jam, and then write them a cute little message, and each day they read it. The oven is preheated, bars. So anyway, and so I was like, oh, that's really cute, you know? Because that's what I love. I love in a lead up to like a celebration. I love the production of it all. And so to me, that was going to allow you to basically do that. And I mean, you still can do that. You know, the lead up is like the small, cute little moments. And to me, that's what Valentine's Day is about. It's because you've had so many like small moments that led to bigger connections with the person that you're celebrating. Because that's what Valentine's Day is to me. Celebrating the relationship with the people that you love. All the little moments that you had that lead to bigger moments. And so an advent calendar is that to me. Little moments leading up to a bigger moment. Giving the production, laying the course for what it's going to be. Oh, wait. No, I don't need this just yet. How about I pay attention to what I'm doing? And all that good stuff. So, you know, that's how we got here. You still could do it if you want to. And all that good stuff. Let me get these dry ingredients, and then we're going to move on. Okay? So we have all of our dry ingredients, which was flour, the sugar, baking powder, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, and salt. I forgot to say in the beginning, for the wet, you're going to need also milk, which I have over here on the side. So we have that all stirred together. Now we're going to add in our wet ingredients. I'm going to start off with the cheese. That's just going to help it so that it can kind of coat itself. I am using shredded cheddar cheese because I want it to kind of be lightly coated. Come on, words, work today. Lightly coated in the flour so it doesn't just like clump up like it's doing right now. I want it to be evenly distributed before I get to that point. All right, so now we're going to be adding in our melted butter, shrimp, and we've got us some milk. You can use, you can use buttermilk. I'm using regular milk today. And then we're gonna just combine it all together. Essentially, these biscuits are what's called drop biscuits. So you don't have to do any folding or anything like that. You just put everything together and then you pretty much use a spoon to drop it. But we are going to be shaping ours, so we're gonna get ready into moving into the shaping of it all. I think I shared that these are, yeah, I did tell it at the beginning that we're gonna freeze these. I'm gonna be eating one today, but I will still get to tell you about how to freeze it and how to do like all the components, because the only thing I'm making are biscuits. But let's get to shaping, and then I'm gonna tell you the different ways that you can freeze all of the components if that's what you're gonna do, okay? So we got us some heart-shaped molds because these are gonna be heart-shaped biscuits. I think I'm gonna go with this one. And what I love about this dough is you can take the filling and press it out and cut. But like I said, it's a drop biscuit, so you just scoop and press. But because I want to shape, I'm going to actually put the, what's it called? The cutter down where I want the biscuits to be, just FYI. But again, you can press it and then cut like the traditional way. But I'm gonna do it like this because that's what I want to do. Anywho, so I'm just gonna take it and I'm literally just pressing it in here. Now, let's say, because you're like, oh, okay, well, the other stuff isn't going to be heart-shaped. You know, it's going to be whatever it's going to be. Let's say you do sausage and egg. Of course, you can do bacon, Canadian bacon, live your life and do your thing. But to say you like, no, I still want the other stuff to be heart-shaped. So what you're going to do is you're just going to get a baking, like a container, a square or a rectangle baking container. Press out whatever sausage you're going to use. I don't know why I did air quotes. Press out whatever sausage you're going to use. Cook that. Allow it to cool, and then you can cut it out. Or if you want to shape it like this, you can also do that. For the eggs, same thing. Whip it up, put whatever you're going to put in your eggs. Put it into that square container or rectangle dish. Bake it, let it cool, cut it. And boom, now you got heart-shaped everything. So anyway, almost done pressing this one out. I'm going to show you how this one looks. And then what you're going to do is, like I said, you can make these ahead of time and freeze them. Because this is pretty much my idea. Because you know how in the frozen section right now, you can get frozen breakfast sandwiches. And this is pretty much what this is. You're just making your own. So, of course, you can use it when? Outside of Valentine's Day. And boom. Look at our hard biscuit. The little things that make me excited. So anyway, like I was saying, because hello, they got frozen biscuits. They got frozen sandwiches in the frozen food aisle. So I mean, if you really want a shortcut, there you go. Still write your cute little message for explaining to them why you're making them a little breakfast sandwich. But anyway, so once you get everything done, you get it all baked, you're basically going to let everything come to room temp. You're going to cut your biscuits in half, your sausages and everything like that. You're going to put it on a lined baking sheet that's going to be able to fit into your freezer. Freeze them up. Once they're nice and hard, wrap them up so they'll be ready to go. All of the reheating instructions will be below. So your boo thing, your friend, your family member, and you, because you could bake these for whoever for Valentine's Day, will know how to reheat them, okay? So I'm gonna finish shaping, and then by the time we come back, we should be assembling, and I should be tasting. Because I don't think I'm gonna show you how to freeze this, because I just explained it. In case I do that, but if not, I'll see you when I come back, okay? Alrighty, so now we have them baked, cool, and sliced. So this is how they will look when you're getting ready to freeze them. You're gonna slice them in half. Now I will note that I could have definitely put a little bit more filling because they don't rise that much, but that's okay. Or more dough, but that's all right. So you're gonna slice them in half, and then let me get my piece of meat. So I have me a chicken sausage. So you just put the chicken sausage. If it's an egg, you put the egg on there. Well, no, you don't do any of what I just said. So you just put everything on the tray that you're going to bake it in. So that means the egg, the sausage, all of that. Put it in the freezer. When you're getting ready to cook it, you put it back on the tray like this. I separate everything, put it in the oven, bake it, and you build it up. So let's get to the end of me trying this out. And we're done. Look at it. So we got us our Bay Allemande Cheddar Biscuit Breakfast Sandwich. And yeah, so now you can have your cute little moment of a brekkie with whomever you're choosing to do this with, okay? But I think I'll make that breakfast sandwich that you made for them from frozen as they're getting ready to get their day started, whether they be going to work, going to school, or just dilly-dallying for the day. Read your little message, because you gotta have a little message. If you're doing an advent calendars now, you need to have a message. Yeah, you need to have a message. But anyway, let me get to eating. Like, I don't know what it tastes like. Delicious. It's so good. Hold on, we gotta chew it up. I will say they are buttery, but having such a small amount of butter, butter is so good. Oh, I love a cheddar bay biscuit or bay in my cheddar biscuit. Anywho, until next time, bye. I'm gonna let you have a little of this, just a little bite on the corner. Bye.